Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay, I think hopefully these settings are okay. I'm too lazy to like actually check. I'm just getting closer to the mic. Okay, hold on. I'm I'm AFKing like a DFT game so I can get my points. Okay, so hello little people in my screen. I put it under just chatting and not the actual game title because I might be putting this on YouTube. Even though I kind of like don't like how this setup looks, I'm kind of like too lazy. So I don't really play like scary games, so this is going to be like a first for me. I don't play scary games alone. I don't play them at night especially, and that's kind of the case for me right now. So I did check up on the reviews on this game. It's not too bad, and it seems to be about like a 60-minute game, which is what I was specifically looking for. I was looking for something short, something super not popular, and it's also free to play. So this is called Lucid Dream, and this is on Steam for free. And like I said, the reviews say it's about a 60-minute game. So we're gonna try it out. And hopefully I don't like shit my pants, because I'm like not good with horror. Like I said, I am AFKing a TFT game, so I just have to get it started first, and then we can hop right in. Alright, episode 1, Nightmare. I fell asleep in bed, like always. But I had a weird dream that day. This story is about the dream. Ugh. Ugh. I really hate this sound. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I don't like this. Okay, back to game. Birth name and I'm a student. It's mine. Can I not put it in my inventory? Okay. Complimentary war game flashlight that I can't use. How to play. This is a point click game. Play the game only with your mouse click. You can access the menu with the pause button, but the game is not paused. This game does not provide saving. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm really scared right now. This is still a dream. I can't wake up. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. This is why I can't play horror games, because I'm very sensitive to audio horror. Like, it's a big thing for me. So we might have to play this with a little bit of music in the background. We definitely are playing this with some music in the background. We're gonna be playing relaxing music because I cannot stand audio horror. Like, it absolutely freaks me out. I can't play games with audio. This is why I don't play audio horrors. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm awful with horror. I hear a door creaking somewhere. Recently, we received an anonymous call from your facility asking for help. Please check it out and let us know what happened. I hope everything is okay. Have a nice day. I'm not having a nice day. In 1987, fire broke out at the hospital. There was no survivors because the explosion was all of a sudden. It took 12 hours to extinguish the fire. The police investigated the cause of the fire but could not find it. 12 medical staffs and many patients died. A memorial was held at a nearby park to pay respects to the victims of the accident. The answer is in the dark. Okay. Locked. Excuse me? Okay, maybe this is like not happening. I have to hide? Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna cry. Toilet. I'm getting the chills! I'm getting the chills! I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry! See, my inspiration for today was Jay from the Cub Scouts. My man is like actually the GOAT, but oh my god, this is horrifying. I don't think I can play this. I think I'm gonna like cry. I'm gonna like bawl my eyes out. I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. This is so creepy. Oh my god, how do I leave? Mirror? Okay, yeah, and how do I get out? Let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Okay, the toilets itself is like freaking me out. Oh, I can't do this. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. No cockers. Test has started. Subject feels weak, dizzy, and nauseated. Test subject died. Vomiting and seizures. Okay, this is really scary. I don't know if I can do this. 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 This is like kind of like embarrassing, but like no, I'm not good with horror. Card key. Okay, close my eyes because like I'm really scared. I think did I die? I literally closed my eyes because I was gonna cry. Okay. Okay, I don't... Okay, let's be real for a moment. This is not going to happen. I can watch horror perfectly fine. Like, I can watch people play horror games, but like, this game is literally like not even the scariest game in the world, and I can't even handle it. So we are going to say let's not, for my mental health, because I will like break down and bawl my eyes out. Like, this is insane. I mean, I guess it's good to like test my limits and stuff, but like, I did not think I was this much. I didn't think I was like this bad with like horror. I thought I might be able to like get through it, but like, this is like not This isn't possible. Like, at all. So, we're going to do a game switch. Because I didn't know that happened. I thought it would be okay. And then I felt like I was gonna bawl my eyes out. So that's cute, that's cute, that's cute, that's cute, that's cute. That is so cute. That is so cute. Okay, we're swapping the ace attorney. Sleepy. Okay, yay! I think it worked. I think we are now... Okay, good. The stream is set up. Now I just have to stream the game. Give me 1 second. Perfect. You can't full screen it? What in the actual fuck? Ah! My ears, my ears, my ears, my ears, my ears. Okay, there's a lot going on in my ears right now. Chill, 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 chill. Okay. We're doing full screen. So I'm gonna make ace attorney tiny. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna lower it on my earbuds because it's kind of loud. Taking a gulp of water. Okay. Perfect. Time to play Ace Attorney. I've literally never played Ace Attorney, so I don't know what's going to happen. Literally never played Ace Attorney in my life. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Why did they just spoil it? August 3rd, 1947. No, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Oh. Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I can't. This is so funny. I'm so sorry. This is too funny. Okay, I got this. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Oh, shit, was that Phoenix? Oh, oops. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. I messed up my line. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. This dude for real me. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. So real in life, like, sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Okay. I'm not consistent with voice acting. Let's try this again. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Okay, no, I literally cannot. Okay, I literally cannot keep this accent. Oh my god. Okay, I literally cannot remember everything I say after the first line. Okay, let's go with like a Western accent. Who? Oh, I literally cannot do men. I can't do men. I can't do men. Okay, let's just pretend that like we're not voice act. We're like not gonna like voice act specific characters. We're just gonna voice act the lines. Oh shit. Ow, my lip bite. Okay. Who took her away from me? Nick, who did this? I'll never forget. I'll never forgive you. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Or? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Buzz, my best friend since high school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the buzz. What the fuck? In the 20 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and that I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Objection! Court is now in order for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. A little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Dude, fuck off. Thank you, Your Honor. Go suck a dick. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts. Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case court report cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. No! No way! I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix? Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel the migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Wright, who is victim in this case? Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. Backspace is back? Okay. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should proceed. Oh, my water bottle. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. God, I literally cannot do a Phoenix voice. Oh my god, this is so hard. Okay, about this, I can do 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 this. Guys, I don't know if I can do this. Oh! Oopsie! Can you see my league screen? Oops. Disappear. Uh-oh. Disappear. Uh-oh. Disappear. Uh-oh. Disappear. Nope. Oh dear. Oh! There you go. I'm so sorry. Oakley dokley. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Okay, I can't do this. Would you explain to the court what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Objection! Sorry. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Buds, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money in gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Objection! Oh my god, my cover. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Objection! Let's continue the trial, shall we? I feel like I'm going like clinically insane reading this off. That's okay. I feel a little insane. I feel a little silly. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Nope. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. You won. What do I do? This is hard. I don't know, like, what the right thing is to do. Because if I say that he was there, then that's bad, because that would make him guilty. But if he doesn't, well, you can have him answer, you can have him not answer. But having him not answer kind of makes it seem like he's guilty, doesn't it? But I also feel like explaining himself doesn't really, like, help. I don't know what to do. I guess let's just see what happens. Just have him answer. Because I don't see why we should stop him. Because the first one, I agree with what I chose, even though I wasn't sure what to choose, because it was irrelevant. Like, he had, I feel like, well, it also worked in my favor. But this question isn't, like, irrelevant. Right? It's like asking, like, were you there at the scene of the crime? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Swatitz to the stand. Mr. Swatitz, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Yes, oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Swatitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay, but like, why would you look? Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Why would it not be working? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Okay. First off, how do you not have a phone? Second off, how did you know it was 1 p.m. at a park? Also, third of all, why would you know the time? Like, if I was running to call the police, I would not remember the time unless I saw it on, like, a mobile phone. So, like, why do you know the time exactly? The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Swatitz used was one of those, Your Honor. I have record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, so another thing, how long did it take him to get from the apartment to the park? Because he said that when he called, it was 1. But it was only, so that means he had to take like an hour to get there. I want to read this. Oh, I can't. Okay. Wait, this isn't right. Look. Oh, is this not when she died? It's when she was found. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you have found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay, the only thing that I can guess is a lie is the fact that the blackout, right? He said that he called at 1, but time of death was 4. So that has to be the contradiction. Hold it! 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. This is not trivial. We asked him 3 times, is 1 p.m. Are you certain? How could he forget? He said he was certain 3 times. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Swalwitz, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Is this like how real life is? Okay, hold it, guys. We're playing TFT. Objection! Okay, I'm back, sorry. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of this. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Okay. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But there was a blackout, you fucking idiot! Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Okay, no, that's fucking wrong. There's a blackout. You fucking idiot. Yeah, I've got this one. I know he's a fucking dimwit. Okay. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah! Well, yikes. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Swalwitz? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, actually. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Swalwitz? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Swalwitz. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. This fucking asshat of a guy. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm gonna play some silly music in the background. Makes my brain tingle. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a tape. This guy's a fucking idiot. Why doesn't he just... Dude. Like... Okay, hold on. The music is overlapping and it's making my head hurt. Okay. This guy is a fucking nonce. He could have just said that the part... Oh, okay, because he's trying... So what he's trying to... Is he trying to, like, lie and say that, like... Okay, so he's trying to lie and say that he actually found the body at 4, but there was something going on, so he thought it was 1. Well, actually... The most convenient lie I feel like he could have given was saying that, like, he was at the park and he thought, no, there's no way. I was gonna say because he thought maybe it was like 4:05, so then one of the hands would be on the 1, so he thought it was 1, right? But then having the hand on the 4 wouldn't make any sense, because then it would look like a fucking idiot. So... Also, how does he, like, not know? Like, I'm kind of confused. Like, how does he not know the time of death? Or, like, when the body was found? Does he not know because, like, he wasn't there? But, like, does he... But, like... Okay, but, like, why would Phoenix have that information, but the other attorney doesn't? Like, if I'm defending this man, I would probably want him to know the time of death. And so if he said that the time, and if he fumbled this hard then like I'm losing my fucking money because this guy's a fucking idiot, and there's no way, there's like no way, man. There's no way I'm gonna win the case because I'm dealing with this fucking idiot, dude. I love when I just overthink. Okay, girly pops. Uno momento. I took a little water break, and now I'm taking a little league break. Okie dokie. There was a table clock in that part. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Oh. This guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a fucking idiot. Why would you... Hold on. Okay, sorry, my sweet little kittens. I had sweatpants on and I'm really hot now, so I did put on my shorts. Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. If I was his attorney, I would fucking... I think I would just walk out. Okay, because he's literally the murderer. How would... I guess maybe like when you're in the heat of the moment and you're trying to think on the spot, like you say really stupid shit, then you don't think, but like, dude, you killed her with the murder weapon. You know that it's not a clock. And if they collect evidence, they know that it's not a clock either, so they know that you're fucking lying. This fucking guy. You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. He didn't just say that he saw a clock, he said he saw it as the murder weapon. And then present. Objection! Wait just a moment. Hold it! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I'm a fucking attorney, bitch. I'm doing my fucking job. Just answer the question, Mr. Swalwitz. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock. Are you a fucking idiot? Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Dude, this fucking guy is like the worst attorney ever. If that's true, then why... How the fuck would he have known that it was a fucking clock on the ground? And why the okay, if nobody knows that it's a clock, even I think that it's a fucking statue and it's heavy as fuck. How would anyone else know that it's a clock and that you have to and that the neck is a switch? Nobody would fucking know that. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. Is this guy a fucking idiot? It's not a fucking clock. Yes, it's not a fucking clock. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yes, I'm right. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. I didn't even realize that. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Dude, I could never be a fucking judge and sit while I gotta listen to this fucking bullshit and pretend that it's like real and pretend that like this pretend that this isn't like the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard in my fucking life. Like, if I had to sit there and listen to this guy say the time like wrong multiple times and also say that this fucking statue is a fucking clock, I think I would like actually just shoot myself. It's not a fucking clock, dude, it's a fucking statue. This is making my head hurt. He's so stupid. I need to cleanse my brain while I play some TFT. Well, I'm not playing, I'm just trying to AFK it just to make sure I get my points. I'm getting very EP. Hopefully I don't think this episode will take too long. I had a friend tell me that this game is perfect for in bed, and I'm kind of very EP, and I feel like it would be a very good game to play in bed. I'm very EP. The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. That wouldn't make sense. He said he was a newspaper salesman. Unless he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the horse's clock. True. That was the sound you heard. This is interesting. Like, he doesn't know. Like, theoretically, he doesn't know, like, anything. So he's just using what he does know and using it to his advantage. So, like, we know, because of the cutscene, that it was like a statue. It was a hard object. She was hit with a blunt object. And that we know that it was this guy. But because of the evidence that he presented, he like thought on the spot and was like, well, actually, this is the only way that those two possibilities could have happened, and also figuring out who's guilty. That was kind of cool. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Schwabitz, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Grah! But the witness cared to elaborate. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Oh my god. This bald ass bitch. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. I don't want to talk about how bald he is. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. This isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Swalwitz heard definitely was this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... What? How the fuck? How the fuck? Ask the neighbors, because the other two are impossible, right? Unless you have the evidence. But we have another witness. We have a neighbor, quote unquote. All you have to do is talk to the victim's neighbors. Talk to the neighbors? I'm sure one of them heard the clock tell the time when the incident occurred. I see. Does the prosecution have anything to say, Mr. Payne? We have already made all the necessary inquiries. Everyone living near the victim's apartment was out at the time of the murder. Furthermore, even if a neighbor had heard the clock, that would not prove that Mr. Swalwitz had heard anything. How would that not prove anything? What? Am I thinking too little? Like, okay, I don't. Maybe I just don't understand the law. Like, why couldn't I have just brought up Mr. Butts? Right? Didn't he say he saw Mr. Butts leaving the crime of the murder? If he was right. And like my case is that he is the murderer. So if I use that, like why can't Mr. Butts be a witness? I don't understand. All you have to do is examine the batteries. The batteries are in the right way. Okay, well I said that because I didn't think it was actually a fucking clock. I thought it was a fucking statue, so that he would have gotten got. It's actually a fucking clock? This is so stupid. My head hurts. It was a fucking clock? I didn't know it was a clock. I didn't even know you could touch the evidence. Okay. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright, Mr. Payne? Can you tell me what time it is right now? It is 11:25. Ack. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Swalwitz heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swalwitz, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha, 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 ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What is he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. I'm so confused. Like, why is he trying to defend himself? Like, I thought he was guilty because we can't, like, figure out what he did in that 3 hour time gap. And then we found out it was a time discrepancy. So, like, how else would you have known that it's 1 if it wasn't this clock? Because everywhere else would have had the right time. He's right. How am I going to prove that? I'm so confused. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? Not so fast, Mr. Swalwitz. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this, think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was working slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock only 3 hours slow? Because she got back from Paris? The clock. The passport. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's where the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swalwitz, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh, what? Oh? The fuck? Order, I say. What did the little bird just do? The little bird just passed out with foam in his mouth. In this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only due to a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out Frank Swalwitz was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swalwitz let him in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swalwitz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I can't believe we won! Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief! I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all! You fought your own battles in there. It's all been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, wait. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait. Wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick? I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We really never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. No, I could never. I shouldn't let women pay. I should pay. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I think she's into me. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you want to count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Excuse me? You cannot end on that cliff note. You make me attached to Mia, and then you imply that she fucking fell over and croaked. That's not fair. Don't do that to my girl. Like, don't do that to my girl. She did not deserve that. Yeah. No. Pause. No, we're not doing that. We're ending stream, guys. I'm EP. Thank you for staying tuned. I'm sorry I cannot play that horror game. I literally was gonna like bawl my eyes out. But Ace Attorney was okay. Ace Attorney is fun. I don't know how entertaining it is with like my lack of voice acting, but it was fun. And I hope to see you guys another day.